Recycling is an important subject in our world today. Going green, as it's been called, is the emphasis on what we can do to tread more lightly on our planet. And a huge part of going green can be accomplished by going blue, recycling. Recycling used to be a pain, but now Ontario County has made the process of recycling easier than ever. So you throw everything into one bin and you let the machine sort it out. It's called single stream recycling. And of course you can recycle the obvious stuff like cardboard boxes, aluminum cans, and junk mail. A lot of people don't know you can recycle things like wrapping paper, pizza boxes, and lots of different kinds of metal. Here's a list to tell you what you can and can't recycle. Acceptable items include cardboard, clean box board, office paper, magazines, newspapers, junk mail, envelopes, computer paper, cardstock paper, aluminum and tin cans, glass bottles and jars, plastic bottles. Items not acceptable are food waste, styrofoam, plastic bags, printer cartridges, cell phones, batteries, computers and electronics, glassware, and ceramics. Of course, we can't accept everything. Cell phones and printer cartridges need to be dropped into the appropriate containers, which can be found at various locations around the county. And we can't recycle your teenager's old football cleats yet, but who knows what the future holds. A good rule of thumb is to make sure that everything is relatively clean. Single stream makes it easier than ever for homeowners and businesses to recycle. Just drop it off at the curb or along the roadside, or one of the county's recycling centers. That's the first step in the process of turning your recyclables into a park bench or your favorite golf outfit or even carpeting. Here comes the recycle guy now. Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Patrick.
I'm Tom.
Good to meet you, Tom. So, do you consider yourself a hero?
Well, maybe not.
You're saving the planet every day.
That's okay. I'm just doing my job.
Do kids ask for your autograph?
No, they don't. I wish they did.
So all of this just goes right into the truck?
Yes.
So now that we know all of our recyclables can go into the same bin, what's some of the craziest stuff you've seen?
Well, I've seen coffee makers, kitchen utensils,
in the recycling bin?
Lawnmower blades.
Lawnmower blades?
Yep, lawnmower blades.
You're kidding!
And then this here should have been rinsed out. When you're done with it.
Well, I can clean that.
All right.
Well, why is that bad?
It's bad because it adds to the process of recycling.
So what happens next with all this?
It goes to the county recycling center and then it's sorted.
And that's where the magic happens.
Yep.
And I get to go along for the ride. I'm here at the Ontario County Recycling Center. Now, as you know, once you throw everything that you think is recyclable into your bluish green turquoisey bin, it gets picked up from your house, trucked here to a recycling center like this one called a MRF. I think it's named after the truck driver's favorite uncle. He's a funny guy and he's really particular about what he throws away. Just makes you realize how much stuff we use in Ontario County and wonder where it all went like back in the 70s when we threw everything into the trash. From here, it gets pushed onto this conveyor belt to start its journey toward a second life. As the first part of the process, once inside the recycling center, everything gets sorted by people and machines so nothing gets jammed up into the system. I'm here with Michelle, part of the first line of defense. Michelle, did you see crazy stuff come through here?
Of course, everything.
What?
Jewelry, money, animal parts.
Animal
you name
parts?
It, we get it.
If you see a set of keys, those are mine, okay?
I'm sorry, they're long gone by now.
To doubly ensure that everything gets sorted properly, it comes through a second time. These folks sort it out. Paper and cardboard go up these screens, and all the containers get dropped down through it, ensuring that nothing gets stuck in the system. So this is now going through the third step of processing and sorting. What happens to all this paper now?
Baled up as clean paper, right out to the baler.
They right out and get baled.
Right
so
out
this
to
is
the
the
baler.
last step.
Last step.
See ya! After all the glass is brought in, it's dumped into that hopper. It's sent through a series of shakers, magnets, and screens. The magnets pull the metal out, the shakers drop the paper away, and the screens sort the glass by size and type. Glass is sorted by gravity as the material passes over a series of screens that lets the heavier material fall through the cracks.
So after the magnets pull out the metal and the shakers take out the paper and plastic and the glass is sorted by size through different screens, it's all sent up to a series of optical eyes. Then it's determined what type of glass it is. It's then sent off to different facilities to be made into new bottles, light bulbs, and a range of other products. After all the paper and cardboard are removed, we're left with what's called commingle. That's plastic, aluminum, and glass. It's sent on this conveyor belt into that shaker. Now this conveyor belt is where the plastic, aluminum, and glass all gets taken up and separated by either going down or taken out by a big magnet at the top. After all the glass is extracted and the tin is taken out by the magnets, the aluminum and all the plastic come down this conveyor belt. All the colored plastic is extracted by these workers, hand-sorted into those metal baskets. The clear plastic and the aluminum come down here. All the clear plastic and the aluminum get brought down to this conveyor belt into the sapphire. If you hear all those blasts of air, that's taking the plastic up onto its own conveyor belt and letting the aluminum drop through below. So just to wrap things up, in bales that is, once everything is separated into its different types and categories, we have bales of paper, cardboard, plastic, aluminum, and tin, ready to be made into new products every day.
So, it's as easy as that. We've shown how simple it is to recycle. You just throw everything into one bin and let some machines and a few dedicated people sort it out. Ontario County has made recycling easier than ever. But let's not get complacent. 60% of the household waste that we generate could be recycled. And we right now don't even come close to that level. Small changes can have a huge impact. Recycling one glass jar can power a 100-watt bulb for 4 hours. Recycling one aluminum can can power a TV for 3 hours. Recycling one run of the Sunday New York Times can save 75,000 trees. Okay, so the Sunday New York Times isn't a small change, but it's an example of the opportunity and what we could do if we decide to go green by going blue. Recycling is important and it's changing the world that we live in. Let's help preserve our surroundings and be part of that change. I'm Patrick Powell and I look forward to seeing you in the blue.